I don't know. I finally decided that's what I'm gonna call him, as you've probably seen from the titles. So, if you haven't already, if you're not already watching this on my blog, go ahead to visit my blog, codyccc.chillpages.com. And yeah, it's pretty new right now currently, but I'm gonna probably get some more stuff up and going pretty soon here. So this is only my third one, as I have said, but I'm slowly making more, and yeah. So I was going for a 3 vs 3 on Big Game Hunters, but it actually turned out they came so fast I didn't have time to close any slots, so it turned out to be a 4 vs 4. So me, Red, this guy over here, no idea his name, White, Terran, whatever, and Teal Zerg, as well as the Orange Protoss. Now, he was pretty good. He was alright. He was good. He was really good. And he wasn't that great. I bet you he would have been good, but we were pretty mean to him. We destroyed him pretty fast. Anyways, so yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of this video thing. So hopefully I don't constantly sound like I'm tired, because I don't know. Somebody said, hey, you sound tired when you do these. I'm like, well, I do it usually before I go to sleep. So I didn't do it this time. So hopefully that helps. He is already building a spawning pool first, which is normal. Pretty normal. Oh, and just to let you know, I am a very good Protoss player. You know, as far as I'm concerned. It may not seem so at first, but that's because I went for a rush, so I was a little behind, but I played pretty fast. I feel bad for him. He wouldn't stop harassing this guy. Eventually he just came to me, but you'll see more of that later. I'm not really sure why he has a probe there. I couldn't tell ya. And I went already put some pylons up here. I didn't use them until later, until I'm like, oh, I know what I can use those for, because I wasn't really sure what I should do with them. And Yellow's scouting out White. I'm not sure why he went all the way around here, like like I usually see in Starcraft 2 replays or whatever. And instead he just kind of said, oh, maybe he was probably he was just trying to find him. He wasn't really looking for what he was doing or anything. It's pretty early in the game to figure out what he's doing. I'm not sure how he has loaded health, but he's doing a Terran tactic. He's using 2 gateways. Usually these would be barracks, and that would be a supply depot if you were doing Terran. But I don't see a whole lot of Protoss players do that until just recently. I think it's because in most of the Starcraft 2 videos, that's what people do. So I'm assuming lots of people watch them. Yeah, I can't wait till I get some of those videos out. Hopefully soon. Hopefully. But unfortunately for Yellow here, he didn't block it off quite well enough. So Teal just trotted right in there and is completely harassing all his probes. Probes are getting harassed. Everything's getting harassed, and he's just not having a good time. Yeah, that really let down his economy. And I was just kind of trying to chase him back to his base until I realized, oh, never mind. Teal already found him. So I just decided, I got an idea, and then I was going for a cannon rush. Purple here, already getting out a factory, so he went some serious tanks, and so did White a little later on. I thought he was gonna go just turns and medics, but he turned out not quite. I'm not really sure what he's doing, but he does a quick expansion, or I believe he eventually expands here and puts a nexus, but not for a little while. So he just put some photon cannons, really. I would have put a nexus right away there, but not quite. No, he didn't for some reason. I don't know why. And Brown, I don't know what he's doing. He's getting a simulator already. I already got one. I'm not mining from it or anything yet, but or harvesting, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, he goes fast Marines, and yeah, he's still getting harassed by a couple of those Zerglings, but he quickly brings in some Zealots. But he doesn't go to attack that one right away, so he managed to deal a couple shots. Not enough to kill him, though, unfortunately. Yeah, and I tried. This is where I kind of tried. I tried over there. I figured while he's attacking this one, I'll just sneak right over and build two more. Not quite. Luckily, White doesn't actually attack him. I'm not sure why. I go to build one photon cannon as quickly as possible. I'm not sure why it didn't help me. I thought it would have been a useful cannons right there. He wouldn't have, first of all, he wouldn't be able to expand, and he probably wouldn't be able to get out of his base without being attacked, or at least being severely damaged. If White would have just helped me, and then he kind of realizes it, and then he goes to help me. But by then, it's a little late. The damage has been done. And then, all of a sudden, here comes Blues Zealots as well. And I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous. Thanks a lot, guys. I go to build another pylon. I just get shut down. So I'm like, okay, I don't think this cannon rush is doing so well. So I better go build some stuff at my base. So that's slowly crossing my mind as I do this. And purple's units come in, and it's like, oh boy, this cannon rush did not work. And White doesn't really do a whole lot. I was kind of like, come on, man. This pylon's still just sitting there, kind of useless at the moment. Until later, you'll see. I didn't really have a lot of little stuff left. I was a little behind here. Well, quite a bit behind. I went to go send another one and do another sneak cannon rush. See if I could do anything with that. I'm like, yeah, this is probably not gonna work, but whatever, I'll try it. And then there comes yellow trying to attack teal now. Bit late for a rush, but I would have just rushed right in there with those Zealots. They could easily take down those two Sunkens, except they took that initial damage that didn't need to be taken, really. But oh well. Yeah, the damage was done. I'll say that. And then eventually White goes and helps him. But he has another one over there, luckily, to do a little bit of damage. And then Brown's come in, and I figured it was done for him. I thought, oh, you're done. But not quite. Not quite. Luckily, his butt gets saved by White here. And a couple of his Zerglings. Just 4 of his Zerglings managed to pull that off. But now he has quite a few cannons, and I wasn't sure until a little later if he had a Nexus here. I'm pretty sure he builds one, but I don't know for sure. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's already getting a second simulator, upgrading his melee weapons, and he's getting a cybernetic score. So we might see some dragoons, or some air units, or reavers, or whatever, all that stuff. Why he has that raised, I don't really know. But he gets harassed by it. Somebody gets harassed by a couple Dark Templars. You can hear him slashing. Oh, there they are, destroying his SCVs, and now going for his command center. Good go. He's gonna have to really keep those guys on that command center to destroy it. And just by assumption, they're most likely gonna raise it. And second of all, they're probably not gonna be able to finish it off, because even if they did, they could just easily build another command center. Just by assumption, they're most likely gonna have enough to build another one. Let's see. Here we go. So yeah, he's got all this stuff here.